Okay, we are collecting creosote stuff. Okay, first things first, this is a video on how to process creosote, like maybe infuse it. This is fresh stuff that I got out of the desert. And all I did was wash it with maybe like 1 drop of soap in a big old bowl like this big. And the color of the water is kind of tinted, and that's from the creosote oil. Creosote by nature is very sticky. I was on a bike trail and I hurt myself and immediately just took the tree and started rubbing the leaves all over my skin. It's a natural painkiller. It has many uses, but it's a natural painkiller. Just this much creosote in water, the discoloration, there's enough oil in there to act as a mild pain reliever. And I've heard of some people using this as a dewormer. I don't know that I would do that. Maybe I would if I had worms. So you just wash it, and I let it drip for a while, over the sink. And then this used to be my son's towel when he was little, but he's not little anymore, so now it belongs to me. Then I'm going to let it sit kind of just for a little while and drip dry. We're going to be infusing it in coconut oil for probably 3 days. So if there's a little bit of water in the creosote, leaf, branch, whatever, it's not really going to matter because it's going to get cooked off. 3 days is a long time to hang out in the crock pot. I'm just using a regular crock pot. Okay, it's sticky. It leaves a tar-like substance wherever it goes. So this crock pot is only for creosote. I have another bowl that's only for creosote, so if I need to soak in it, I can. But I, as of late, have been using my infused oil, which I should probably get for you. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is what I have left of my creosote oil. It was full, and I used it. You see down there? That's nice, good old-fashioned creosote pieces. But this is coconut oil, and I don't know if the camera's showing it all that well, but it's green. It's like a light green color. That's from the infusion of the creosote. I let it sit for maybe 2 days in the coconut oil. So basically I'll just take this and maybe take it and make it a bit smaller, cut it up a bit. I like to play with my herbs. It gives me kind of a sense of what's going on with them, and maybe kind of how they're put together, just to become more familiar than maybe the time before. I like to play with my herbs. I like to play with my food. This is a way for me to become more familiar with it. So I break it up, maybe strip some of the leaves off the branches. I'm obviously using one hand, but yeah. So I'm going to let it sit here for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to, the more you break it down, the smaller the pile becomes. So then it fits in there, and you get to use less coconut oil, making the creosote stronger. So then I can turn the oil into soap or a pain reliever. Like this is a pain reliever for me. Be careful though if you're using it. If you have health problems, there are some warnings that come with it. You have liver or kidney problems. I think the University of Arizona, last I checked, was doing research on the creosote to see if it could maybe fight some type of cancer. I don't know about all of that. All I know is that animals use it as a dewormer. I use it as a painkiller. I eat it every now and again if I hurt really bad. If I'm on the bike trail and I get hurt, I use it. If my feet hurt, I use it. So it's a great plant, and it grows in the desert. So why not use what you have in your surroundings? Maybe on a trail or somewhere where there's not so much smog from the city. Use it to benefit yourself. It was all created for us to use, so why not use it? So I guess this would be considered part 1. All I did was collect it. Oh, and the creosote grows very tall, so I collected from the tallest branches, because the lower ones, you know, maybe an animal came along and peed on the branch or something. You never know, and I don't want to have to deal with all of that. So I got the stuff that was like neck height and higher, kind of, maybe like chest height and higher. But yeah, and that one also has the most oil kind of just chilling on the top of the leaf. You know, the leaf itself has the oil. This, my hand is very sticky right now. So, and it will be for a while, which is a good thing. I'm a little stiff from the day's work. So that's part one. If you're really interested in drinking the water, you probably could. To each their own. I don't recommend doing anything that you don't recommend doing with your doctor's permission, because I'm not going to get sued for saying something on YouTube that could have gotten you hurt. But, you know, do some research. Play with your food. Play with your herbs. And all of that. And so the next video I do will be showing you what it looks like after it's been in the crock pot. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I like to answer questions, and like and subscribe, please, and share. Thank you.